Back. Let's go. Very, very curious to see what's there. What's up here? Ooh. One fascinating route. Poison. Oh, that's good for poison build. Put him in the storage.
Why is everything always such a hassle?
Let's save. Which way is quicker? Get the hell out of here. Let's go inside, man. Very curious what will be inside. Hmm. Ooh. Scorching pathway is and summon a keeper. Summon a keeper I have. Create a horizontal burning wave of fire. Hmm.
I know this place. I remember it, although my memory is still clouded.
Tell me what you remember.
I was here with Merlin.
Merlin.
We had a disagreement about something important. It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four Dwellers first took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
I am. Cannot kill this undead. Don't kill these guys. Whoa.
You are not him. You are different.
Who are you?
I am Seawall Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it.
Traitor.
I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me.
The founder of the Horde of the South?
Yes, it is my legacy. The jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men.
A lot has changed.
I've been here for so long.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Why did One Eye reseal your
The
tomb?
Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask.
Tell me what happened.
I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess a power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods were effective. So we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me.
So the experiment was a success and they didn't notice?
Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal. He experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him.
I don't know how he's supposed to prove Camelot treachery.
Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal.
How One Eye want to help you?
We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot. Avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. When Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one.
I don't know, man. I don't think we'll do that. Oh.
And?
I have no idea what it was supposed to prove.
So, look at it this way. Seawall, the founder of the famous stronghold in the south, Archer's legendary aide and his trusted friend, in reality, meant nothing to him. I feel bad for him when I think about it, you know? 600 years spent in a tomb, fully aware. Huh? But why does it matter? Perhaps it doesn't matter to you or me, but there are people who will be shattered by it. It'll open their eyes and disprove everything they believed in until now. I couldn't come up with it if I tried. And I didn't even have to try, because it's all true. To some extent, at least. Oh, they're just fools. Somebody made a stupid mistake in the past. Somebody else decided to cover it up. Somebody came up with traditions and stories to mask what was done. And for hundreds of years, fools were eating it up because the lies were easier to believe. Really, there's no point in invoking tradition any longer, because it's worth shit. The only thing that matters is safety and loyalty towards the one who can provide it. And honestly, I don't believe the ones running this entire circus will protect anyone but themselves.
Well, what now? Why did you want me to see this?
Well, now we've found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck. And somehow, you unwittingly became the most important person in the region because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds.
Ah.
You see, my boys from the horn to the south are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I come to them with this revelation, they think it were a conspiracy. But if somebody from the outside, somebody Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this?
Man, so many hard decisions in this game.
Ha! That's what I wanted to hear. I knew I could count on you. Go talk to Feargas, get him to visit this place. After you're done, please visit me in the shrine. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
Holy moly, man. So many hard decisions. It's insane. Wait, I need to visit, let's visit the lady with the mansion. She told me to visit her. Maybe I will get a reward from her. She's not here? Ah, she's here. Hey, lady.
There you are, finally. I've been searching everywhere for you. This is a My Duncan has gone missing, and if we don't find him soon, he might be in grave danger. Please, you have to find him.
Okay.
I can't possibly be a widow at my age.
When did you last see
Oh,
him?
let me think. Just 2 days ago, or perhaps 3. I've been terribly occupied with redecorating the mansion and designing an entire... Duncan and I never felt the need to be constantly together. In fact, a marriage is merely a contract after all. No need to romanticize it.
Okay.
Commoners, perhaps. People of my standing cannot afford to. Some of these alliances span as far back as the homeland. Love is something to sing about.
Okay.
Is it truly? I haven't noticed. Dunk, we both understand what to expect from this marriage. Oh, yes, of course. Someone delivered a ransom letter to the mansion. Quite absurd. I'm not even sure where he keeps them, and I certainly don't plan to lower myself to meet the demands of some...
What if he's dead?
He's not dead. Don't be ridiculous. They need him for the money, don't they? I tried, but that...
Okay.
Marvelous. Here's the letter. All the details should be...
Where the hell he is? Oh, here. Let's find him. We find him during the night.
I'll strike you down.
Don't know if it's a good idea. I think I explored that. On the miners' tunnels? Duncan, what the fuck are you doing here?
Damn it, I should have guessed she'd hire you. I was hoping she'd notify...
Okay.
Clearly, I was considering making a deal with one of the local gangs to stage
bro.
a kidnapping, but I didn't want to disappear forever, but I was afraid they might do...
Why did you want to disappear?
Please, you know my wife. She even dragged you into that entire debacle with the mansion. Now she has decided she wants to stay here, to leave Camelot. Leave our entire... And I bet in 2 months she'll want to move again. Maybe to the Forlorn Swords or somewhere equally absurd.
Bro.
I just can't take it anymore. I'm too old for this. I want a loving wife, a family, some...
Why did you marry her?
When I arrived in Camelot, I had money, but I lacked useful connections. The Morays were an old and well-respected family on the edge of financial ruin. Our interests were aligned. As for Alyssa, she was young, beautiful, and, well, we barely spoke before the wedding. I hoped she'd settle down eventually, but these people, they're just different.
Why you couldn't just leave?
Leaving a woman like Alyssa isn't that simple. Her family would ruin me. And I provided them with them. Believe me, it was simpler to cut my losses, grab what money I could, and start over as far away from them as possible.
What happened to your hand?
I cut off my finger.
Oh, man.
Just in case someone did come looking. I hoped they'd find it and bring it to
Oh.
Alyssa as proof that I was gone.
Oh. Drink this.
Oh, thank you. I guess I didn't think it all the way through.
Man. Maybe she cared about you more than you realize.
No, she doesn't. She's only interested in having a
Happy
husband
family.
who fulfills her every need. In her eyes, our marriage is perfect. Or at least it's perfect for someone like her. Look, my parents had a loving, harmonious relationship. That's what I wanted for myself. But when that
I'm on his side,
I chose
to be
marry
honest.
to improve my social standing, hoping love would eventually come.
Have you tried talking to Alyssa about it?
No, I haven't, because I know she's just not the right person for me. I don't love her, and she
that's hard.
doesn't love me. And believe it or not, I think she deserves more than that. She just has... Just tell her I'm dead, Say, my body was eaten by bears or something. Please, if I go back, we'll just both end up miserable forever.
Oh my god. Fine.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You don't know how relieved. A young widow who lost her husband in the south will be the talk of the court. She'll find a new husband in... Well then, farewell. No offense, but I...
Duncan's ring. Oh, I need to give her the ring. I don't know if this was the right decision, man. But he don't love her. She don't love him. She married him for money. You know, it's not a happy marriage. Let's save just in case. She will leave. I think she will leave me this mansion.
Well, you're back, but I see that you're alone. Surely a few...
Oh, I can tell her the truth. I'm sorry, but your husband is dead.
He's... What? But you promised to return with him. And the bandits, didn't they want money? And his body? Surely...
There was only one finger left.
Oh, gods. That's dreadful. My poor Duncan. Do you think he assumed I wouldn't send anyone for him and attempted to escape on his own? He could be so foolish. Sometimes I felt as though he had absolutely no faith in me. What am I going to do now? Returning to Camelot will be utterly insufferable. Indeed, losing one's husband to bandits in the untamed South does have a certain novel tragedy
She's a
compared
bitch.
to, say, a hunting accident. Even so, dealing with all those insincere well-wishers who secretly delight in my misfortune is utterly tiresome. I shall miss the simplicity we had here, fleeting as it was. This is a nightmare! Ugh. I should begin packing, and something must be done about this house. Goodness, I don't even know where to begin. Would you like it? I could part with it for 500 gold coins. Does that sound... Oh, really? Well, fine. That seems fair. You can have it. Now, I'd love to say it was a pleasure meeting you, but given the circumstances, I sincerely hope to...
And I have a house, guys. I have a house. I bought it with 300 gold. No achievement for that? Okay, let's talk with that guy in the town, in the village. Try to convince him. He will be very upset. I discovered something you need to
Oh,
know.
really? And here I thought the Horns of the South had no secrets left to hide from me. But go ahead. Surprise.
He was stoned. As a hidden entrance, you can meet him there.
Have I ever mentioned I'm not a big fan of your sense of humor? Now, tell me what you really want, or walk away. In silence, preferably.
It's true, bro.
This isn't funny. I'm no Galahad, burning people at the stake for heresy, but I don't appreciate this kind of behavior either. Still, judging by the look on your face, you actually believe you've stumbled onto something important. All right then. I'll go and check it out. See what's got you so worked up. It might even be nice to get out of here for a change. I saw what you wanted me to see. We need to talk. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think.
Me neither.
Everything I believed has been seriously challenged. Why did you show this to me? What they did to Seawall is unthinkable and absolutely unforgivable. What will the other keepers say? What will happen to the Horns of the South? And what about Camelot? Everything we believed was a lie.
Yes, looks like.
You're right. In the end, it doesn't matter what Camelot was back then. What matters is what we are now. And we did everything in our power to keep the South safe, and to keep our lighthouse on through every storm. But this will be the end of the Horns of the South. No young man will join our ranks when hundreds of years of our history are gurgling down the drain. Any ideas? It sounds better than the alternative. That we're a bunch of fools believing in children's fables of knightly honor, valor, and purity. And we'll have to give everyone some hope to cling
Again,
to
a
after the
hard
truth about
decision,
Seawall
I think
comes
this
out.
was.
All right. I assume Brandon put you up to this, so you can go and congratulate him. He won.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
support this case, if only for the safety and well-being of our boys. I don't have to like it one bit, but I can try to make it easier for the garrison.
Okay, so looks like he joined the captain's side, which is good. Let's go to tell him. I hope the One Eye, the tribes, I hope they don't betray the captain.
Ah, you're back. So, what news do you bring? Did you talk to Feargas?
Okay.
Good. Just as I expected. I do feel for the boy. He really loved Camelot. Probably the last truly loyal keeper. But he had to know the truth. I knew his honor wouldn't let him hide it from the others in the Orns. Nicely done.
What now?
Now, I'll get One Eye, and together we'll go to the Orns with the good news. Not everybody will be happy about it, but that's for me to deal with. Those who don't support us will be released from their oath, and I'll ensure they're safe until they leave the South. After that, whatever they choose to do is up to them.
That sounds fair, this decision. But I really don't trust the One Eye guy. I hope I didn't create a massacre.
Brothers, today marks a new chapter in the history of the Horns of the South. Today, we put an end to fear and poverty. I understand your pain. I know you feel helpless in the face of the looming terror of the weirdness. Camelot has abandoned us, brothers. For years, they've given us no aid. All they do is take our resources, send us to senseless slaughter, and keep us in the dark. Camelot doesn't see us as equals. They've forgotten Seawall Firstfoot's legacy and the promise King Arthur made to us. We were meant to stand as equals. We were meant to be just as powerful as them. And all this time, do you know what they've done to the founder of the Horns of the South? For over 600 years, Seawall has been alive, forgotten by King Arthur and all of Camelot. You don't have to take my word for it. Seawall's tomb is open. Go and see for yourselves. I say, enough. Enough of being fed a rotten myth that turned out to be one great lie. We swore loyalty to the torturers of one of the noblest knights to ever walk Avalon. I say, enough. We will no longer honor an oath made to dishonorable people. We won't let ourselves be exploited any longer. But, my brothers, I bring news. Galahad the Pure, the same Galahad who threatened to burn half our garrison at the stake, is dead. Galahad's death is our chance to break free from Camelot. Enough lies. No more risking everything for those who only know how to take. You're probably wondering, how can we protect the South on our own? How can we defend ourselves when Camelot comes to reclaim their slaves? Yes, that's what we are to them. I know the lockdown of the fortress surprised you, and for that, I truly apologize, but it was necessary to keep you from attacking our new allies, the Del Rita tribes, led by One Eye.
I know, my brothers, I know. This must be a shock, especially since I didn't share my plans with you earlier. But hear me out. Thanks to this alliance between the Orns of the South and the Dal Riada tribes, we are securing the safety of the South and our independence from Camelot.
I don't know if it's the right decision, but sounds fair.
Support our depleted ranks desperately need. The tribes will help us rid the south of the bandits who've plagued our people for years. Together, we'll share knowledge and resources to ensure a better future for all Southerners.
We will not drain your resources. In fact, we'll replenish your armories and fill your pantries. We'll stand together, fighting side by side to bring peace and order back to the south. In return, all we ask is your loyalty. If you see a brother from the Dalriada fight in the Camelotian, stand with our brother. That's all.
Of course, if anyone isn't in
That's
favor
fair,
of this alliance,
very fair.
you have the right to leave the service.
I think it's the good ending for this act.
The south. Those who don't wish to help build this future are released from their oaths. To those who choose to stay, I promise a good life, and you won't face any more threats. Now, brothers, return to your duties and rest easy. The horns of the south will endure, and soon we'll be stronger than ever before.
I don't know about Arthur. Oh, you're back.
Blessings upon. Certainly. May come.
Where is he? Oh, I can enter now, I think, in the... Oh, the door is open here. It's for the first time when this door is open. This was closed until now. I've done everything you asked of me. My turn.
An honest matter. What do you need?
I want to become a keeper.
Oh, normally that wouldn't be a problem. I'd have appointed you on the spot, but a tragic accident has happened. You could still help around the keep without becoming a keeper. The only way I can think of is conducting an ancient ritual, but it might be...
What do you mean?
You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village? Well, many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers.
Eh? None of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual.
That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know. Unfortunately, the gong is broken. So first, you'll need to find a way to fix it. And since it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble. Well, I'm not going to lie. From what I've heard, many people never woke up. They fell into eternal slumber, so... well, That's why we abandoned the tradition. And those who woke up were changed. And none of them ever wanted to say exactly what happened there. Then you'll have to find someone smarter than me. Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor. If you need anything from the old camp.
Okay, we do that, man. I don't know if... Let's do that. I will leave the Excalibur for later.
I like it when things are quiet. Riordan's back, and with the Dalrita, no less. Let's hope he knows what he's doing, or the keep's going to be in for one hell of...
Can you fix the gong?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is? Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
I need to repair it to become a keeper.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe. Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. And obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
I have it.
How did you, oh, forget it. I don't even...
I have the gong, I have the web.
Here. That should do it. Do whatever you... I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work.
I have the gong, man. Let's do that. Very curious what will happen. Is that one guy here, little horsey? We'll open a portal to somewhere for sure. That guy is not here anymore. Man, what the hell is that? The Kraken. I'm in the belly of that beast.
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
Ooh, I wanted the words to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur. Wait. Is it really you? from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I
Oh,
am a
Arthur.
mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the king's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
I don't know, man. I really, really want to see the other options. What's happened? If you choose, for example, to chose the Galahad side to kill the captain. Oh, do you respawn again? Another exploding one. Let's take Excalibur. do perception. Hmm. I need to talk. Yeah.
It was the most painful thing I heard. I didn't know. I had no idea this is what happened to him. There were other things that required my attention. We were losing the war. I was needed everywhere.
I trust him,
I
man.
should have paid more attention to what Merlin was doing. I shouldn't have let go. Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something. Much the same. He was a fierce warrior. I watched him closely, and I found him too That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest confidants. Not him. Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old ways.
I want to keep the garlic, man. I don't have enough garlic. And time to get Excalibur. Ooh. I still take damage. It's not game over. Ooh. I'm here. And I need to... Oh, I need to put the sword over there. I need the shield as well.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Oh.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom. For Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
I think Merlin will be the end
keep
boss.
losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've got no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Basically.
Oh no, my king.
Basically, he sacrificed.
Never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Ooh. King's power unlocked? Oh boy. What the heck is that? Another skill tree. Are you kidding me? If King's Soul is fully charged, automatically use it when you will receive little damage. Oh, need the campfire. I think I will take this one. Bro, another skill tree. Oh.
Now, I remember.
So you know all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war, and wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
You really think that experimenting on your men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, One man's sacrifice could have saved us all. Could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all.
He's
Maybe they
right,
never
to
saw
be
justice.
honest, but
Maybe their real stories
a lot of
were
moral
erased from history.
decisions.
Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something. I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield.
Oh man.
I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did. He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
But
that's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice.
this looks like the
had
end of the
meaning, that he had
game,
given
but
his
it's
life
just the
for
first
Avalon.
act.
And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
You've got that look again. Like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
Merlin and Arthur talking about ancient experiment.
Merlin. Ah, Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea.
Oh.
Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
Did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
You didn't end like Sewell.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last.
Ah.
We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
I spoke with Arthur.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
I assume you still want something from
You've
him?
seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return.
I don't know,
When
man.
that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you. Start. You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The Menhir there is failing, the weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest, a voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield, and then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Okay. No reward. So basically now, officially, the main quest sent me to the outer region. But I want to test something before we do that. Man, but I don't remember all the places. You remember that puzzle, guys? That little sword. I think that thing opens something. I'm very curious if I'm right. Oh, here. And there are more of this in other location. Here you go, man. But I have no idea where are the authors. Tomb of Sir Lancelot. Tomb of Sir Lancelot. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Ooh. They don't have you don't have loot. No loot. Get the hell out of here. Don't take damage from them? What a cool place, man. What are that? Oh. Okay. Sir Lancelot.
My hands were made to serve the king, not rot in idleness. This emptiness. I cannot bear it. I threw myself into nothing, and nothing is what I became. Nothing without my king. Nothing without my blade.
Sir Lancelot?
No. Don't speak that name. It's a traitor's name, hateful and vile. Let it be cursed. Let it be forgotten.
What happened to you?
I died a traitor's death, trampled and torn apart. Fitting. So very fitting. I couldn't. I can't. I clawed my way out of the abyss, but came back empty-handed.
Arthur, maybe you should talk to him.
Arthur? No, please. He cannot see me like this. He mustn't be made to look at me. My blade. My erendite. And remain behind. In the abyss. Deep in the weirdness. I cannot face my king without it. My sword belongs to him, as do I. But without it, I am nothing. I cannot kneel before him and offer him.
He... Oh. Okay. Man, you can very easily miss that if you don't come back to try the puzzle. Basically, you miss everything here. Oh, it's a boss. Get the hell out of here. Aaron died. Two-handed, wow man. Increase physical damage by up to 200% depending on missing health. 5,000 gold. Man.
Lancelot the brave. Lancelot the loyal. Lancelot the fool.
Is that what you're looking for?
Erendite. Oh, how I long to hold it again. Just the weight of it in my hand makes me feel almost whole again. Like I might be worthy. Like maybe not everything was lost. No. I know. I feel that he's with me. I won't beg forgiveness for my betrayal. I don't even know what I feel more. Please, as his closest confidant, take my blade. And I beg you, let me serve you and Arthur on your journey. Let me prove my devotion, my remorse, not with words, but with deeds. Let me earn his trust again. This is all I ask.
Okay. How can do that? Oh, third Lancelot. That. The problem is, it's heavy, you know? I think that's a very good armor set for a warrior. Look at that, man. 15 strength, 15 endurance, and 8 dexterity. Wow. That's an amazing set. I don't know where are the other places. Oh, who the fuck are you?
It's an honor to have you among us again. Thank you for helping me find my way back to your knight. I regret not doing a better job of guarding him.
Who are you?
My name is Fiona. I am here on behalf of the Royal Geographers. I was sent to do, well, quite a lot of work, actually. And as useful as it would be, the wordness never blessed me with an extra set of hands. Say, traveler, how would you feel about joining the oldest, most
Another
prestigious guild in
faction?
Avalon? Oh, but you've already done the most important thing. You found what was lost and opened a new path. What better way to prove yourself as a true geographer in the making?
How do you know Arthur's with me?
I'm a Pict. I can sense the wordness and the spirits within it. I knew you weren't alone when I saw you emerge. The soul you carry, however weak it may appear, is deeply connected to the wordness and to Avalon itself. Souls like that are rare. Besides, only the one who wields the power of Excalibur within could open this tomb. And that...
What the Royal Geographers have to do with the Knights of the Round Table?
Everything. Our most important mission is preservation of Avalon and the pillars it was built on. We were sworn to protect the tombs of the first knights, but they were lost to us. There were rumors that the tombs were sealed, and only King Arthur could open them. Turns out, the rumor was true after all. What is King Arthur without his faithful knights? Merely half a legend, if not less. They thrive by his side, and he thrives by theirs. And Avalon's foundations only grow stronger because of it. Sir Lancelot carries centuries of grief, and only serving his king once more can ease it. I appreciate your eagerness, but the other tombs are scattered across Avalon, hidden and sealed, waiting for the one who can call the night. Let your soul guide you. Find. Yet you use our maps, don't you? Our work is vital, but often for centuries we've roamed this island, charting its every corner and noting the dangers that unsuspecting travelers might face. You should be more appreciative. Avalon's nature is ever-shifting, ever-changing. The word, some places become unreachable.
I don't know if I have the
while
option
others
again
that
to join.
are new to us. And there are those that have been forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered and brought into the... Why wouldn't they? My kin are familiar with the fog thickening. We can reach places that have become... Go and seek the next of the...
I do one more, man, but I don't remember where.
I'm most... and then... I feel... Another...
You know, I need to Google it, I think, to find the other tombs. Okay, I think we're ready to leave. Before to leave, we have one more thing to do. The ancient cave. What's the entrance to the cave? Oh, here you go. What the hell will be here, man? I didn't get any quests yet.
Careful. There's nothing for you here, Wanderer. The doors are closed. And if I couldn't open them, you won't either.
Who are you?
Tyrannus of the Thoid tribe. Dalriata. And
oh.
You? Likewise. Great minds think alike. And apparently they're drawn to the same places. If you're set on going further, you'll need every bit of life force you have. A curse for killing a member of the Thoid tribe could take half of it.
What is this place?
I thought that since you're here, you'd know what lies behind these stone doors. Many have tried. I thought I was worthy, but I keep failing. I've been camped here for 3 moons. There's no life for me outside this cave. If I can't get through, this is where my story ends.
Why do you care so much about getting past this door?
This is my destiny, one I chose for myself. I'll either get through or die trying. But my strength is fading. This isn't how I wanted it to end. It is death and magic. It draws its power from the ancient mist. Of those who went hunting for it, only a scant few ever returned to their tribes. Look for the mist, and in the mist for antlers and an evil eye. They say its feet don't touch the ground, though those are the words of the madman who somehow survived an encounter with it. We call them the Mist Bearers. Everyone from Thoid wants to face one of those wraiths, and I'd love to get my hands on one of their corpses. Those are priceless and can be used for strong magic. If you manage to slay the Mist Bearer, I'll pay you in gold for everything you bring back. At least I'll get something out of this pointless mission. Then maybe I'll invite you to further collaborate.
What do you mean?
Return alive and you'll find out. Good luck, Wanderer. May fate be kinder to you than it has been to me.
The problem is my carry weight. I'm okay. What the hell will be here? Then one hit everything. Oh, okay, this is the way that I come. Okay, and was 2 ways. Now we go here. More loot. Organization. More resources. A chest. Really? Can go down more. Man, it's a maze here. I wish for a dungeon map like in Skyrim, you know. What's that? Sneak damage. Flaming cloak. Increase max health by 3. Slowly burn nearby enemy. What the fuck is that? Some kind of altar. Quick save. Oh. Oh boy. That don't look good. Cool. Wait. Where is my loot? Where is the body? Where is the loot? Give me the loot. No way, man. I'm 100% this is a mage loot. Really, bro? It's a bug, you know? Happened before. Basically, the loot is in the ground. Or it's already this, yeah. Huh? I got this evil eye when I called the boss. Or maybe I need to enter on that portal. No, basically this is a shortcut back. Oh, maybe the evil eye I need to give to that guy at the entrance. I suppose.
The air You did it. Impressed. I wish I'd been the one to face the Mistbearer, but I bow to the one who
Here are the Mistbearer remains.
Excellent. And here's your reward.
Oh. The Alchemist Guild is still active?
The guild never stopped operating. At one point, we chose to work from the shadows, but we never ceased to exist. It wasn't the first time in Avalon's history that a group of ignorant fools
That's another
manipulated
faction
by politicians needed a scapegoat. The Druids were the first target, and the plan was for the Alchemists Guild to be next. We preferred to disappear on our own terms, but we still care about the fate of Avalon and its people.
You mentioned something about future collaboration.
Yes, I did. With your courage, you've proven yourself a worthy candidate for the ranks of the Alchemists Guild.
Ooh.
And to be honest, it's been a long time since I've felt this confident about a new guild member. So, if you're interested, I might have a few assignments for you. What do you say?
Tell me more.
We seek the spark of life, the primal force that makes existence possible. We believe it holds the key to surviving the inevitable horrors that have already begun. There aren't many of us left, and our ranks remain hidden. You'll meet the others as you advance through the levels of initiation. Sometimes, though, we fall victim to our own secrecy. Some members delve too deeply into their research, or wander into dangerous places, and that often leads to trouble.
The inevitable horror. What do you mean?
The weirdness, of course. We know it's the source of all creation in Avalon, but not everyone can handle it. People fear the weirdness, so the weirdness creates nightmares. When we reach the primal source, the spark of life, we hope to tame it enough that it's no longer a threat. I only hope the other members haven't forgotten that this is our mission. Sometimes there are misunderstandings about our leaders' orders, and that can end badly.
What kind of trouble does the guild face?
Experiments that spiral out of control, or a misinterpretation of the meaning of life itself. Sometimes it's both. You'll understand in time. But first, I'd like you to do some reconnaissance for me. Consider it a warm-up. So, what's your
I'm in.
We have a valuable member, a researcher of the weirdness named Eckhart from Connacht. A very wise man. I have my own mission to complete, so finding out why he hasn't contacted us falls to you. I'll mark his workshop on your map. If something unfortunate has happened to him, at the very least, recover his research. Let's meet at the statue of the Morning Harpist in Connacht.
Okay. Oh, I already found a research journal.
Truly? Well done. In that case, we'll meet later at the statue of the Harpist near Connacht. Until next time, brave one.
Nice, man. Ooh, block of ice. Blocking apply a build-up of chill to the attacker. And I wonder if are more entrances to the next area.
Why is everything always such a hassle?
Ha! Look at this. When I's got the Camelot done, I'd much rather have fought a lot of them, but...
Don't have what to sell. Wait, we have some things to sell from Stash. Just keep one here. Sir Lancelot's helm.
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just
And now I think
steel.
we are done on this map,
It was a
guys.
symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes. But also I wanted them to remember. To fight for those ideals, to uphold them. Even when I was gone. Even when...
What do you remember about Merlin?
Oh, Lancelot. It was painful to...
Wait, I used that option before.
But I forgave him long ago, but I understand why. The rebellion he led hurt not only me, but to be the cause of so much suffering. Not much. I never encountered one myself.
This is new.
But mist bearers, like most creatures on this island, emerged from the weirdness. They were always drawn to magic. Merlin forbade his apprentices from hunting them. Druids were too valuable to our war effort to be distracted by such pursuits. And they were meant. What became of them after the war?
Oh, the King's Soul. I think I will use that. If King's Soul is fully charged, automatically use it when it will receive a lethal damage. Hmm. I want this sun. Then maybe I will... Oh, restore spills mana just when equipped. This is good. Oh. Yeah, I will focus on wands as well. Basically, we almost done, guys. Everything here, you know. This cannot be finished, this cannot be finished. This is on the author area. Yeah. This is on the author area as well. Pumpkin seeds, I have no clue where to find the fucking seeds. I need that seeds. I checked all the vendors. I didn't find the seeds. This is on the author area. Yeah. So basically, we completed. We need to Google it to find the author knight's tomb, because I remember, I'm sure, there are more tombs somewhere here. The problem is they are not marked on the map. For example, this one wasn't marked here. Sir Lancelot tomb. Are more knight's tomb, but I don't know where. So I'm 100% sure I saw another one, but I don't remember where. We need to Google it to find the tombs and to explore on the next episode. Basically, guys, officially this was the end of the Act 1. We completed every single quest here on this map. Side quest, main quest, everything. So on the next episode we'll move to the second act, to the next area. Very excited to see what's on the next map. Thanks for watching and see you next time.